another sunny day here in Budapest. So we will be doing our first apartment tour here on Király Street. On that end you will have Deák Square, and on the other end you'll have Octagon and the tram 46. That one is one of the most used tram lines here in Budapest because it goes 24/7 and brings you home when you're going out for parties. So today we're gonna look at a 2-bedroom plus living room apartment, recently just renovated, so it should be quite modern. Lies on the 3rd floor. The apartment is just in front of this temple, and it's right there. So let's get started. And here we are. Let's go. So here we are on the 3rd floor, and I took the stairs, so my heart is pounding a little bit. Looks like I'm not that fit at all. So we have an elevator on the floor and a nice court. Okay, so we are here on the court. Looks pretty amazing. I hope I won't drop my phone. There. Yeah, looks pretty good. So let's get into the apartment. Hi guys, so we are in the apartment, and this is my teammate Orsi.
Hi guys.
She just prepared the apartment for us. I mean, not for us, but for Airbnb guests. So let's see. Alright, we're gonna do first we're gonna do a general view, and then we're gonna have a more detailed look in for the apartment. Okay, you ready, Orsi?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, so this is the living room. Hope you can all see that. Let me just zoom out a little bit. There you go. So as you can see, very spacious, and you have a huge window in here, which is good. Over there is east side, so you're gonna have lots of sunshine in the morning. Bedroom, 1 bedroom over there. Then we have a TV on the left hand side. We have the bathroom. Nice, very well renovated. Big kitchen. Very nice. And the other bedroom. Then I think there is another toilet as well, right, Orsi? Yeah. There's an extra toilet. Great. Alright, so let's get started with the analysis. Alright, so let's see what you should pay attention to when you're renting an apartment here in Budapest city. Now, as we mentioned about this window, it's looking to the east side. As a rule of thumb, you can use it if it's looking to the east side, you're gonna have sunshine in the morning. If it's looking to the west side, you're gonna have sunshine in the afternoon. If it's looking to the north side, you're not gonna get much light. If it's looking to the south part, then you're gonna have a lot of sunshine all day. Now, of course, if you're living on the top floor, but your window is looking to the north side, you're still gonna get a lot of sunshine. But if you're looking to the south part and you're living on the top floor, you're gonna get a really hot weather in the summer. Now, this is an old type of window which made up of 2 single glazed windows. If you feel the breeze down here, you can put some clothing or sponge in between, or you can put some insulation around the windows as well. I think they call the foam tapes. So here we have a radiator. Radiators generally work with 3 valves. We have a thermostatic valve which controls the temperature, a lock shield valve that controls the flow of water into the radiator, and the bleed valve that controls the air in the radiator. So if you have air stuck in the radiator, then you can bleed it out with this valve. Now, if your flow of water into the radiator is let's suppose it's good, then generally you can have two problems with the radiators. You can check this by putting your hand on the radiator on the top part. If it's cold and the bottom part is warm, then that means you have air trapped in the radiator, so you can bleed it out with a bleed valve, as mentioned before. And the second problem, if you have a radiator that's cold on the bottom and hot on the top, then it means you have sludge in the radiator. Now that's a bigger problem, because then that means you have to clean the radiator. So make sure you check these two things. So next up, let's check what utilities this apartment is using, because most likely you're gonna pay for these. We have electricity here, and down below we have the gas as well. Now the water clock is generally in the bathroom or the kitchen. If you don't see one, then you probably don't have to pay for those. Sometimes it's included in the common cost, but what cost you have to pay, that one is out of scope of this video. We're gonna discuss that in another video. After that, you might want to check how do you get hot water in the apartment and how's your heating system working. Now, going into the bathroom, usually there's a boiler here, but right now there's none, because this apartment is separated into two separate apartments and the boiler is in the other apartment, and unfortunately we cannot enter there right now. Without looking at it, I can tell you this is using a combination boiler that's running with gas, which means that it serves both the heating and the hot water as well. Now in Budapest apartments, city center, most apartments are using this type of heating system because it doesn't require much space. As for this radiator in the bathroom, you can see it's very similar to the one outside we've seen, so you can tell they are in the same system. Now in the bathroom you must have some sort of towel radiator like this one, or some heater, because if you're taking a hot shower, vapor is gonna go up and you might gonna have mold up in the ceiling right there. And you have a small window here as well, which is very good for this purpose, or just in case your friend is dropping a bomb when you're cooking in this beautiful kitchen right here. Now I love this kitchen, especially because we have so much space here for cooking, and I really like cooking. We have a decent sized fridge with a freezer on top, and it might be a little bit small for these two rooms if you're cooking a lot, but if you're not, then it should be enough. We have a front load washing machine, that's also very nice, and should be enough for these two rooms. An oven, that's very useful as well, and a induction stove. Now I generally like the gas stove more because I like to see the fire when I'm cooking a steak, but induction stoves also have a lot of advantages. For example, it's heating up much faster, which reduces your average cooking time, and more planet friendly and very easy to clean. And we have a nice sink here that's quite spacious. Last but not least, we have a kitchen hood that's gonna filter out the grease and vent away all your cooking odors. Of course, it's gonna help you venting away your bathroom odors as well if that little window is not enough, but that's not the main purpose of it. Very spacious room, so that means you can add a lot of storage or a table in here. You have a nice AC, air conditioning that's working both with the heating and cooling system as well. Now for this room you have both a radiator down there and a heating system in the air conditioning as well, so you're definitely not gonna get cold in this room. You might have noticed there is no window in this room, just two glass doors separates these two rooms. That's not really good if you're renting separately, but if you're renting together with your friend, then that's definitely not a problem. Just make sure that you're in the other room, because this one, if they turn on the light on the other room, then you might gonna see light here. So if you don't want that, if you want to cover this up, then use some shades up there. Now, as for the storage, for guy, I'd say it should be enough for me, but it might not be enough for you, so you might want to get another drawer or cupboard here from the owner if you're going for a long-term rent. Now, so this is a couch that can be opened up, and now you can make it a bed. It's a 140 by 200, which serves for 2 people. Very functional. Second room. Now, entering this second room here, it's pretty similar to the other one, except that it has a big window, which is a big plus compared to the other one. It has also an AC, wardrobe, similar settings, but we have 2 glass windows here as well, which is not really good, because if the other guy stays up late, then you might have some light coming in and you cannot sleep. Now, what I'm missing here is sheer curtains. Sheer curtains are lightweight fabric white curtains, basically. That's usually, goes together with these darkening shades. That's very good, very functional as well, because lights coming in, diffusing lights, softening lights, and gives you a very good interior designing style as well. For the flooring, we have laminate floor here, which is very nice, gives you a warm feeling of the room. If you see this in a bathroom or kitchen, then that's a little bit worrying, so you can give a heads up to your landlord that, if it gets damaged, then it's definitely not your fault, because they are very sensitive to water. They are durable and practical, but water can damage them. So make sure that you don't see this in the bathroom. Right here, let's see the bed. Now, as for the mattress, you can see that it's quite thick and hard. I want to say the harder the better, but
that's what she said.
Could be quite confusing. The one with the spring is quite good, but they are quite expensive. These new types are filled with cold foam mattress, so that's also fine as well. Just make sure that it's at least 15 centimeters thick. Alright, this is the end of our tour. There are still tons of things we could have talked about, such as what other costs are associated when renting in Budapest, how utilities are calculated, what are the advantages and disadvantages of a combination boiler, etc, etc. I know nobody will be an expert after watching one YouTube video, and I'm a big fan of learning by doing. So follow us by subscribing, because I'll be making more tours and hands-on approach like this, and hopefully can give you a better perspective of looking at apartments. And I'll promise you, you will never ever look at an apartment in the same way. Right, so I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye bye. Bye. Say bye, Oshi.
Bye.